where we meet, and welcome to our stream, everybody. This is Ariel Gatoga, and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. This is a general reading for all signs for today, the 9th of June, 2023. Moderating on YouTube is the lovely Jennifer, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Suzanne. Thank you so much, moderators, and thank you to everybody for joining us for this general reading. If you're watching this on a restream on YouTube, you can, if you don't feel like watching the shuffling I'm about to do, just use the timestamps in the video description to get right to that reading. I'm reading with this, let's see, this is the Zodiac deck from the Besançon region. This is not in print, I don't believe, anymore, but in the video description on YouTube, I've linked a deck that's very similar. This is Alvarez Gomez's Agua de la Colonia Concentrada. It's a Spanish traditional eau de cologne, and I'm using it to purify this space. 3 sprays in a room is more than sufficient. It is yummy. Like I said, this is a general reading for all signs for today, the 9th of June 2023. It goes out to a lot of people. If for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you personally, just disregard it, because it may not be meant for you. In that case, you can check out the zodiacal readings for your individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign, and all of those are available very easily for restream right on my website at ariels-corner.com, Ariel's Corner with a hyphen. .com. I don't read with card reversals, and I just like to mention that because sometimes people are taken aback when they see me flipping cards right side up. It's just how I prefer to read. If you're watching on YouTube, you can, if you would please, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you feel like giving a donation, you can do that right on YouTube using a super sticker or super chat if you're live, or a super thanks if you are on a restream. Or you can go to paypal.me/ArielGatoga, paypal.me/ArielGatoga. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch and you want to watch without ads, you can do that by subscribing to us. We do have a shop, and that's at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. It's an affiliate store, so we make a little commission off of each and every sale. We appreciate your support, but what we really appreciate is that you're here today. So let's get going with this general reading for all signs. Let's give this a nice clean cut and see what's in the cards for everybody today. June the 9th, 2023, we've got the King of Coins, we've got that beautiful Hermit card, and the 10 of Swords. All right, so the 10 of Swords is consequences from bad actions, from bad thinking, all of that. And this is counsel. This Hermit card is inner counsel, and what this is telling us is coming. This is ownership. This King of Coins is owning wealth, is owning assets. It's taking ownership and mastery of your own assets and finances and health and things like this. So it's saying that you can avoid problems in life today by taking time to listen to guidance. Because this lamp is trying to bring you over here to your prosperity and away from these consequences of just bad decisions. Now, the 10 of Swords looks really bad, and it doesn't always mean really bad. I mean, it can mean really bad. It just means the outcome. It's the outcome of problematic causes. Now, the thing about consequences is they can be undone, but the only way to do that is by rethinking them. And this is where this Hermit card comes in. The Hermit is there to enlighten us. That's what this lantern is all about. And if we can listen to that inner guidance, then these kinds of things are because when we have the 10 of Swords like this isn't, oh, beware of the consequences that are coming today. It's beware of the consequences that are coming every single day. All that stuff that you're always dealing with, right? That a lot of times when the Ten of Swords comes up, it's our tendency to say, I don't know how this happened to me. I'm so victimized by this world. Why does this happen to me? I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. And the Hermit is saying there's plenty for you to understand if you would just let me show you. All of this can be avoided. All of your problems can utterly be avoided, and we can lead you into the prosperity that is your birthright, and which you, by the way, according to this reading, have earned. So when we have all of this wonderful prosperity that we've earned and we've done so well, and things still don't work out for us, that sounds to me like a self-destructive thought form is in operation. And it looks to me like this Hermit is saying, let me lighten that up for you. Let me show you where that is so you can stop thinking that way, so that you can stop acting that way, so that you're no longer on that Groundhog Day of success, failure, success, failure, success, failure. And we can get rid of that tendency that you have towards self-destruction. So that's good news. And that Hermit card is so front and center in this reading. And if you have a chance today and you feel like doing it, I have a meditation based on the Hermit card, and it's called Working with Your Inner Guide. And you may want to just, if you have a chance, I think it's about a 20-minute meditation, sit and listen to that. It's free, of course. It's right on my YouTube channel. And it may help you to just optimize this inner guidance that you're receiving, so that not only are you not having those negative consequences, but you're marching so much more strongly into all of that prosperity that you've been working on so diligently. Okay, let's take a look and see what happens when we open all of this up. We've got a 7 of Swords. That's nice. We've got a King of Cups, another nice king, and a 2 of Coins. Well, it's telling us where the mistakes are being made. The mistakes are being made because you want it now, and you don't want to wait. And these 2 kings here are, like I said, are ownership. You're owning your wealth, but you're also owning your spiritual enlightenment. So you're in a very powerful place, many of you. I have a feeling that this didn't come out of nowhere, that many of you are on a very clear spiritual path, that many of you have, some sort of spiritual practice that's important to you, and that you have some skill, at least, of meditating and or receiving guidance and really working with those inner planes. And as a result of that, things can go really well for you. What pulls you off your center, it's saying here, is impatience. What pulls you off your center is, yeah, but I want it now. I know how to get the wisdom. I know how to, to listen to that guidance, but I don't want to wait. I'm just going to go do something to see if I can speed things up a little bit. That's the mistake, it looks like. So be careful of that tendency if that's true for you. Be careful of that tendency, because it's not worth it. You don't get there faster. In fact, trying to hurry things up or push the river or take shortcuts to get where you want to go actually delays things a lot more. And there's no delay happening right now. You are marching right where you need to go. And this 7 of Swords promises you a huge upgrade, even within the financial. This looks like financial. For some of you, it could be health or some sort of other valuable asset in the physical. But all of that wonderful work that you've been doing in whatever arena that is for you personally is being upgraded. This 7 is that Venus energy where that divine love is pouring into that and just upgrading you. Why? Because you deserve it. You've worked hard. You're doing so well. So don't let that little ego thought say, oh, come on, you can get there faster. Just forget all that for a minute. Let's just do this and try to cut corners, try to do something that's maybe not the most ethical thing. It's easy to get pulled into that by our egos, because the ego is using whatever it can to get you to destroy your success, or at least to delay it. So let's not do that. Let's not go down that path where we're so easily pulled off of our center because the ego is somehow promising us that we're going to get there faster, or we can skip steps, or we won't have to wait. We won't have to go through whatever steps that we have to go through to get to our goal. Instead, let's just lean into the steps, lean into the process, lean into how much work you've done and how much work there still is to do in certain areas, and know that that work is wonderful. There's nothing to be avoided, because that work is, like I said, bringing you such an upgrade in so many areas of your life. These two cards together, I love this Hermit card and the Seven of Swords, because, and especially in this particular reading, because it's almost like he's looking straight at that card and pointing his lantern straight at that card, saying, if you listen to what I'm saying and you follow my guidance, these upgrades are assured. These upgrades are assured. Now think about what upgrades mean on top of the King of Coins. The King of Coins, like I said, is a lot of work that you've done in the realm of finances or health or assets of some sort, and you're doing really well. Now imagine upgrading everything. The image that I had yesterday, I want to use it again today, like one of those home improvement shows that you see where somebody wins the nomination from their friends or whatever, and these amazing designers come in and they gut the house and they give them all the stuff that they've always wanted and then some, and it's just so beautiful, and they're crying and they can't believe that they get this and all of that kind of upgrade. So as good as you know it can be so much better. And that's where this inner guidance is urging you towards. It's leading you on to that. And it's because the reason why you have such good access to this guide is because of this King of Cups. And this King of Cups is your practice, is your spiritual practice. Now, this King of Cups is looking directly at this impatience, going, okay, we've got to address this directly. So what this is telling me is when you notice today that you're tempted to go off the rails a little bit, maybe to, as we said, maybe to cut corners or to do something that you know is probably not the best idea, let infinite intelligence guide you. Let that King of Cups be in charge, where it'll just, in fact, he's saying, go ahead and look at that tendency. Go ahead and look, don't avoid that tendency. Go ahead and look at it. Look at it and allow yourself to look at it from all angles and bring that into this inner guidance. And that way you can make a very clear decision rather than, if you put it out of your mind, then you're much more easily swayed because you're unconscious of what it is. I hope that's making sense. So be very, very clear when you have those temptations today to kind of move in directions that you know are probably not the best directions, because those consequences are not going to be worth it. And so instead, when you notice those tendencies, just say, okay, let's take a look at that. In fact, let's bring that into, a moment of meditation or a moment of contemplation, and just look at it and recognize it for what it is. That's self-destruction that's trying to come to me. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make a new decision, and I'm going to be guided and led instead into this upgrade, which may take a little longer, but boy, the consequences of that upgrade are everything I do want, and the consequences of this temptation to maybe thwart things a little bit, or to try to circumvent things or cut through things, it's going to give me a lot of things that I don't want, and it may even delay the good that's here for me. So I hope that makes sense. Today's a really wonderful day, and the reason why these temptations come up is because the ego loves to get activated when things are working for you. So recognize that you're on a wonderful path. Just be aware of those tendencies to maybe want to self-destruct, and notice them for what they are, and don't let them be. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and thank you to the amazing moderators. Today we had Jennifer and Suzanne. We'll be back for another general reading tomorrow. Until then, blessed be.